Hey, you.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured. I made it, thinking someday I'd be fighting by your side, not running from you. I was working up the courage to tell you. Joker? He just guessed it somehow.
I never suspected. I'll
Said
tell
he
you
knows
that
another
much.
psychopath when he sees one.
Huh.
It was almost a relief to admit it. I'm sorry you found out that way.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me.
Hey.
A murder.
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler
Hey.
tore my family apart, Bruce.
I know just to justify it, but
My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it.
yeah.
I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me. I had to do something to take back control.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked.
Yeah.
I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you. That means a lot. I couldn't bear it if you despised me.
See, Bruce didn't kill anyone
So,
to become Batman,
Where do we
but
go from here?
they both share
I
that.
suppose this puts me on your most wanted list. Rather than us working together.
No.
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Think of it more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
That makes sense. That is a thing to do.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then
I
let's
know.
get started.
That is awesome. Made it. Haha. Awesome. See, Bruce didn't kill anybody after his parents died and all that, but he does owe her that because they're going through things that are so similar.
How you doing, mate?
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore.
What the fuck?
Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye.
What?
What?
I'm leaving, Bruce.
What?
It's time I went in search of better pastures.
What?
Can't leave me, Alfred.
What the
I know things have been hard, but they'll get
Bruce.
better.
What?
Don't try and stop me. My decision is already made. Your protestations, well, they won't make things any easier.
What the fuck is
Why?
this shit? What?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
So, take a back seat from the operations. Put your feet up for a while. Keep us stocked with cucumber sandwiches and tea.
And just stand idly by while your enemies rend you limb from limb, do a little dusting while you bleed out on the Batcave floor? I don't think so.
Oh my god. Well,
mission
leaving isn't going to be
is
any
so
better,
clear.
dude. You'll feel awful about
Catch
it,
the
surely.
criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so grey.
Wondered if he was there in second
Right.
thoughts, you know?
Talk to me, Alfred.
You can't
We
leave
used
him,
John
though.
Doe
You
and
can't.
exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
If you call citywide devastation a success,
Oh, fuck.
you led John Doe to believe you were his friend. Turning on him when he killed those agents, that pushed him to become Joker.
That's not my fault.
What's your point?
He killed them.
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse.
Mind you, that's
A
what
dreadful
Jim
thought,
said.
I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up.
Yeah.
I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you.
Ugh.
Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better, as if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. She was on Joker's guest list because of her relationship to you. Selina, too. It's a miracle any of us survived that ghastly dinner. But Joker certainly made his point.
Oh my god.
The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution.
For who, though?
One thing is for certain. My tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
Yeah.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go.
Oh my god.
I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you.
What?
The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much pain.
No, please don't misunderstand me. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking
This
himself
isn't right,
invincible,
dude.
oblivious to
I
the
get
cost.
it, but
Just like you.
you're gonna
Not
leave him
like me.
now?
I chase that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm
it's
more
not.
certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley, shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved.
Oh my god.
I enabled him, like I've been enabling you.
I haven't enabled anybody.
Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
Alfred, I'm nothing without you.
It's true.
You've been
You're my
knocked down to
father.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best father anyone could have hope for.
A good father wants his children to be happy and safe. Seeing how far you are from either, it's why I have to go.
It's not your fault, dude. Bruce did
Well,
this for
I don't
himself.
want to miss my flight.
You just...
There's always traffic around the airport.
Oh my god. This is not right. He's just gonna leave him.
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Oh, really? Oh well, this is bullshit. Oh my god. Wow, wait a minute. What the hell is this? What? I mean, I sort of understand it, but that's a very un-Alfred characteristic thing to do. It really is, and now you've got to give up Batman just to be with him. I mean, it's an easy choice.
I guess
But
he
still,
just doesn't want to see him die like his dad. I get that.
I know, but Bruce did this for himself. It's not like Alfred forced him. Bruce thought of the idea and Alfred had to go along with it because it's what Bruce wanted. But now he thinks he's turning into his dad. Like, what? So you're just going to abandon him? Well, fuck it.
You're right, Al. It's who I am.
Oh.
I will always be Batman.
No, 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 no. No, I didn't pick that. No. No, I didn't pick that. Fuck off. Oh my god, no. I did not do that. Oh, what the fuck? No. No, you do not. Screw you, game. I did not pick that shit.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't pick that shit.
Don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
Can't lose Alfred.
Nah, can't, but
They need each other.
yeah, he needs you, man. Bruce has needed you ever since his mom and dad died.
You don't have to do
You can't
it.
back out at him now.
There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade. And I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Wow. Alright, let's see if we can press the right button. Oh my god, this is complete weird. This is so uncharacteristic of Alfred.
Alfred, wait. Would you stay?
I sort of understand him,
If
but
I
at the same
promised
time, it's
things
like,
would be
this is
different.
very uncharacteristic.
Is that a
This,
promise you
Alfred
can
would
keep?
never do this.
Like you said, there are a lot of ways to help. I'm sure the city could use a man of my talent and resources.
Are you sure about this?
I'll do whatever it takes to keep our family together, Al. Even this.
Yeah.
So please, tell me you'll stay.
Well, maybe just one more night.
The thing is, though, right, it doesn't really matter, because only one of two things would happen. Alfred would either stay, and then they would go back to it, right, because he would feel bad, and if he left Bruce, he'd be back within a month, because he'd feel too bad, and then the realization would hit him that he's let Martha and Thomas down, because they probably came to him at one point and said, yeah, that's so un-Alfred. Because in the real Batman lore, he's been as dedicated to the whole thing as Bruce. He's never once wavered like that. I mean, I know it's his experience and he's had a rough time of it, but even then, Alfred that we know would do anything. You know, he wouldn't let that stop him. So I guess these are the final
You got that
things.
look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Huh? Jailbird, Harley Quinn, UN 37.6 revealed that Joker lied to her. Mission Pact abandoned her at her agency convoy raid. Holly fell in love with John when he came to her rescue on the bridge.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
35.6 of assurances she won't reveal your secret. Everything you've been through, Waller knows better than to reveal your secret.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
28.6 asked Waller to have him reinstated. Wow, very minority there. Wow. Gordon felt sick that you demanded you give up Catwoman to a GCPD ambush. Undeserving of being reinstated as commissioner.
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
Only 2.6 people.
Wow.
What?
What the fuck? Everything was possible. I think they got it to warn about to see it instead of running an edge. Now that Ewan had Waller clear in his criminal record, she has the freedom to decide her future.
I won't let you down.
80.6 took Tiffany under her wing. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Now Tiffany is repenting for the murder of Riddler under your watchful mentorship.
Criminally insane. You're drawn to
Waller
that,
to agree
aren't
you'd
you?
give her a job. She let the agency is now overjoyed that she's joining Wayne Enterprises.
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
When you decided to give up the cow, Alfred became cautiously optimistic about your shared future. His outlook on Batman's influence darkened after John became the villainous Joker. Not
So if you'd have stayed friends with him as John,
maybe that wouldn't have happened, yeah.
We're two threads in the same
Agreed that you had a
stitch,
good time
bound together, even under strain.
You betrayed his trust. John realized his full potential as the villainous Joker, while you appreciated the good times Joker showed him with a knife. 64.8 refused to shake hands. 76.7 heard going back out of his deal. Ah, that's interesting. That's probably if you weren't friends with Gordon throughout the game. 95% were of those who had Waller use her influence. 36% told Alfred you'd give up. 58 chose to never give up being Batman. Wow.
5% refused to hear Alfred's last words. Wow.
Wow.
Didn't hear his-
And over half gave him up.
After he'd been there for all those years.
Wow, dude.
Like a dad.
49 is defeated the villain Joker. So I guess in a way probably doesn't matter. Maybe they still end up fighting. Wow. Yeah, it's the foes he took. Wow. That was even more twists in the final episode. And oh, what the fuck?
Hello.
Added extra.
Back where you belong.
I know, right? wonder for how long before he busts out though. Because Joker has a habit of breaking out of Arkham, as we know from Arkham Asylum.
I knew you wouldn't be able to, Bruce. Let's get you ready.
Fuck. Okay. Oh, Joker's angle is so odd. It literally...
It would be interesting to see
how the other side goes. Yeah, I would definitely do a stream through that at some point in the future, because that's quite something. But wow. So I am gonna have to definitely do that, because I do wonder how it will be when you choose the other pathway, you know. But yeah, that's as good as the first series game, although the Joker's
that choice at the end though.
It's stupid.
What?
It's so stupid. It's like something just tells me it's a very uncharacteristic thing to do from someone like Alfred. He's been through it all. Within, like, obviously this isn't actually officially canon, but wow, that was really a surprise. I did not expect that at all. But that's a very weird choice. Like, of course you're not gonna have Bruce on his own. Without Alfred, he'd be nothing. Well, I have to say that this whole Batman thing is, like I said, amongst Telltale's top 5 games in their history. I have to say that I loved this season. I loved this season more than I thought I would. You know, I thought I'd love it, but I think it was actually better than I expected. So they're probably, like, they're still not as good as, say, Walking Dead or Tales from the Borderlands, but they're like cult classics. But when you put it all together, it's definitely just behind them, I think. In terms of, like, yeah, this was freaking great, and it got me so much more into the Batman lore, and it did me a favor, because then I eventually went on to play Arkham Asylum and Arkham Origins and absolutely Arkham City, and love those games. And we'll be playing Arkham Asylum and Arkham Origins Arkham Origins and Arkham City in the future, or Arkham Knight in the future. I'm getting the games wrong. Fuck. Yeah. So very interesting. I will definitely be going back on that in the future and doing the alternative choices stream through, just to see how different the story is. But yeah, we're in the final stretch of Project PT now with Walking Dead. And it'll be seasons 1 to 3, and then Project PC will be done. Season 4 actually won't be a part of it. So we're in the final 3 games of this project. It's gone probably a little bit longer than I would have anticipated, but obviously we had the month off where I had the faulty cooler, so that put paid to things a little bit. But yeah, we should have this done pretty soon. 5 episodes and all that, and they're not particularly long, especially the first season. I don't think it's that long, but whew, that was really good for Batman. Actually, I really enjoyed that season. The graphics were much better. The graphics and the dropped frames at the beginning of every scene after a loading screen, that was completely gone. So that was good, because that just proved it was the game and not my PC. So that was really good. Graphics were much better. The story was just as great as the first season. I think, like I said, I think Batman Telltale series was one of those diamond in the rough games from them. You know, like Tales from the Borderlands or Wolf Among Us. You know, those 2 games that you wouldn't really think a Telltale game would fit them, and they made it fit flawlessly. And Batman is definitely up there. You know, because it got me more into the lore of the Batman, and I know so much more about him now than I ever did. Because when I started Season 1 on the PlayStation 4 those years ago, I had no knowledge of the Batman whatsoever. And now I know mostly everything about him. The only thing I would find really strange was Joker's angle in the whole thing. Joker's angle was just really weird.
But that's what made it interesting as well, because it's different.
Because it's different to the traditional Batman fights Joker. Yeah. Actually, now that you actually mentioned that, that is actually a good point, because it's actually a completely different story to the traditional Batman versus Joker. Joker's the main villain, because it was like that with Arkham Origins, if I remember rightly, or Arkham Knight, for example. They all teased that it's going to be a new villain, or in Arkham Origins case, it was going to be all about Black Mask, and you end up finding Black Mask was masked as Joker or something, and it was all about Batman versus Joker again. That's the one thing that the Batman games that have come out for Rocksteady. They're great fucking games, but they always focus on the same cliche: Batman faces Joker, Batman beats Joker, end of the game. This was actually totally different. Joker was more of the centerpiece, but it wasn't. It probably did end that way a little bit, but the whole angle leading up to it was completely different. It's John finding out what he is, rather than, already being Joker, and then, So the angle where it's a bit odd and feels more like Batman Lego 2, because that's what it was. It was a whole like, Batman loves me because I'm his top villain, and all that, which is really strange. So it really reminded me of Lego Batman 2, but at least, to its credit, it was a different story rather than the traditional, Batman fighting Joker end of the game. That's it for Batman Telltale series, finally now, before I repeat myself 4 times. And I'll see you for the start of the longest segment in Telltale Project PC, which is The Walking Dead Seasons 1 to 3. Project PC is on the home stretch. I hope you guys will join me for it and have enjoyed it thus far. I will see you for Episode 1 of The Walking Dead Season 1, the staple of Telltale games, the game that put them on the map, and I believe it was called A New Day. And now we get introduced to one of the most awesome characters in gaming history. I'll leave it at that, and see you guys for the first episode. Peace out, guys. For Time Many Games, this is Chaos signing off. Hope you've enjoyed it all so far, and I hope to see you for the start of Season 1 of The Walking Dead. Peace out, guys. Take care. Stay awesome. Social links down in the description. Subscribe and ring the bell if you are new, and all that good stuff. We will see you later. Peace out.